my name is Fatima Saitidat. Well, on this occasion, I will talk about Kalimutu Lake. Kalimutu Lake. History of Kalimutu. Kalimutu is one of the most iconic places of the Kalimutu National Park is the lake. Historical, this beautiful lake was first discovered in 1915 by Van Sant Helens and Dutch Miller Commander. At this time, settlers told local residents about like at the top of Mount Kelimutu. There are three lakes above the mountain peaks that have different colors. The people who heard about this did not immediately believe it, because the three colors of the lake mentioned by the Van Santalens were the same as the colors of the Dutch flags. Until then, the local people provide us with their own ideas about the extent of the lake. The beauty of the lake was then summarized in painting by Ye Beumann, which was created in 1929. Since then, the name of the lake above the mountain peak has become increasingly popular and has attracted a lot of attention from tourists. The name Kelimutu itself is taken from a combination of two words, namely quality and quality kili means mountain and quality means to boil. So the name Kelimutu can be interpreted as a boiling mountain. However, the name Kelimutu is actually the name of the mountain, while the lake above the mountain peak has its own name. The three lakes above the peak of Mount Kelimutu have names and colors. Tiu Atambupu or Atambupu is white. Tiu Nuamuri Kofai is blue. And Tiu Atapolo or Atapolo is red. Which like is such from periodic eruption. The earth in the past even though it has its own name. Its destination is better known as Kelimutu Lake. Uh, the Metis of Lake. Kelimutu, the shape Lake Kelimutu, which is above the top of this mountain, is where the souls of people who have that reside. This belief assured because the lake in Kelimutu National Park can change color. Lake Atambupu is believed to be a place for the soul of parents who have died. Then Tibu Nuwamuriko Fai become a place for the soul of young people who had died. While Tibu Atapolo is believed to be a place for the soul of evil people who have died. Of the three lakes, it is said that Tibu Nuamuri Kofai is the lake that changes color most often. If it be false or local people's belief in, is probably because the lake is a place for young people, so it is still stable and affects the change in the color of the water in the lake. Meanwhile, in the local language, Tiu itself means lake. This is why Lake in the national park has a name with native Paisley's name. Lake of Three-color Lake Kelimutu Forest or the character this is above peak of Mount Kelimutu has different water colors. Occasionally, amazing natural phenomena occur too, namely the color of the lake water changes. However, local residents believe that the color change that occurs is a bad omen. The people believe it means the tree will be a disaster in Indonesia. Current has happened several times, such as in 1992 and 2004. In the 1992, in the of the lakes, the color of the water changed to reddish brown. Lake Chicken River, the earthquake that occurred in forest and claimed many lives. Meanwhile, 2004 was the year that tsunami occurred in Aceh, which is still a painful memory for many people because the tragedy caused a lot of casualties and the time the color of the lake's hair also changed. Lake Kelimutu itself is indeed scarred to local residents because it is considered to have extraordinary magical powers. Georgian monkey and a step cliff. Lake Kelimutu has a step but by beautiful view of the cliff. From above this height, you can see how the natural panorama around is so acting inequally. You will find a guardian figure of a child is this tourist spot. The character of this cliff is a group of brown-haired monkeys that fill the three benches at the edge of the cliff. Sans- Sanctuary for rare flora and fauna. Lake Kelimutu is included in the Kelimutu National Park area. So here you will not only find groups of monkeys guarding the cliff. This is because this national park is an sanctuary for rare flora and fauna. Lake Kelimutu is included in the Kelimutu National Park area. So here you will not only find groups of monkeys guarding the cliff. This is because this national park is sanctuary for various rare flora and fauna. This place is called the Arboretum, which is a 4-hectare forest that focuses a habitat for a variety of flora and fauna in the national park. This diversity of flora that is here itself consists of 100 species, of which are endemic species of Kelimutu, namely Turuwara and Utaonga, while the collection of fauna stored in the Kelimutu National Park includes several animals endemic to flora, such as an Garugiwa bear. The Garugiwa has 11 different singing song in the park. This animal they call it a spirit bear because it is very rare scent. Not only the Garugiwa but the animal that make The Arboretum forests, their habitat are mountain rats, reke, wawindua, partridge, bison, deer, antelope, mongoose, aterexes, porcines, rabbits, wilbur, and eagle, and so forth. Lake Kelimutu is considered a sacred place that has magical powers for the local community. Therefore, the local population also usually performs ritual ceremonies held on the shores of the lake. The tribe, the thus, this is Lake Leo tribe. The name is Patika ritual, which means eating. So this ritual is done to feed in this place. The food or offerings served area pork in or in the local language is called wawi, coupled with alcohol drink moke, which is typical of the Kalimutu region. Apart from pork, these offerings served at the ceremony were also chicken and the beans, the basil nut. The offerings are given to the ancestors whose souls reside in the lake. The Pati Karatua ceremony itself is usually carried every year on August 14 to be prized. The ceremonial procession begins with a traditional dance, namely the Gawi dance, which is performed in the parade before the Kalimutu Puncak monuments. Local wisdom. When finishing this lake, the tourists come that you will find inspirable from the local wisdom in it, like the local living in variable resident houses that are built with wood and straw and generally consist of four floors. Not only does it display the uniqueness of the house building, but the residents in the wearable area are famous for their extraordinary hospitality. Not infrequently, and tourists will be treated with warm coffee typical of Flores. If you explore here, you can also see Mancherwa are weaving typical fabric from Flores. Address and route location. Lake Kelimutu is at the top of Mount Kelimutu, which is located in Voluara Kelimutu, and the region is Nusa Tenggara. It is located in the Kelimutu National Park area, and the distance from Ende region is approximately 65 kilometers from the capital city of NTT, Kupang. You need to plan first to go to Ende regions. The trip from Kupang to Ende regions take about 40 minutes. Then it can be uh, then it can be continued by using public transportation in the form of minibus. Entering the Kelimutu National Park area itself will take approximately 3 hours of travel. Later, you only need to the 2 kilometers to top to reach the lake. Operating horse and ticket price. Because it is located in a national park area, the activity can be phased according to the operational hours of the national park, with tourist location is open to the public from 5 to 18 Vita, and is open every day Even so, it really doesn't matter if you want to come earlier to watch the sunrise. As for the price of the entry ticket itself is pretty affordable because local visitors on domestic tourist area only charge around 5 rupees only per person, and meanwhile foreign tourist area charge a fee of approximately 150 rupees, which do not include parking contribution, which are changes 5 for rupees motorbikes and 10 rupees uh, and rupees for the card. Facilities that can be found on Lake Limutu. The facilities provided by the Natural Tourism Manager area creates services to support the needs to tourists while in the locations such as fairly large parking area and resting place the form of the gazebo, cleaning toilet, in the resting photo sport and raw on food and drink stall Kelimutu National Park is one of the best places to enjoy a holiday in forest. Inside in the national park, you can find a variety of interesting things. One uh, of which is Lake Limutu, which is also known as the three colors lake. The local wisdom is also very extraordinary, so it is guaranteed to amaze you. Maybe that's all I explained. I hope this video is useful for friends and see you.